My fiancée is covering up her sister's affair, so I exposed the whole thing. Jade and I have been together 6 years, engaged for 1. Wedding's in 2 weeks. Everything's paid for, non-refundable. My family spent $15,000. Hers spent $20,000. I'm working in the garage when I get thirsty and head inside. Jade's at the counter making dinner, phone on speaker. I recognize the voice immediately. My brother-in-law, Marty. He asks Jade where Evelyn is because she's not answering texts. Jade says she just left here, should be home in 30 minutes. I grab a glass, pour water, sit down, then my brain starts working. Evelyn wasn't here today. Last time I saw her was yesterday when she came over to work on wedding decorations. Second, why is Jade texting Evelyn expecting a response when Marty just said she's not answering? Third, why would Jade know exactly when Evelyn would be home unless she either knows where she is or she's texting her right now to get home fast? I spend 5 hours running through explanations, none of them good. I want to ask Jade, but I know I won't get the truth. At 1 a.m., I can't sleep. I grab Jade's phone from the nightstand. We know each other's pins. I lock myself in the bathroom and open her messages. There it is. Everything I was afraid of. 6 months of texts between Jade and Evelyn. Hundreds of them. Evelyn's having an affair with a coworker, and Jade's been helping her cover it up the entire time. They're discussing the guy, discussing hookups, making jokes about Marty, embarrassing stuff about my brother-in-law, jokes about their 2-year-old daughter. I screenshot the entire thread, send it to myself, put the phone back. I retreat to my office to avoid screaming. I'm completely screwed. I cannot marry this woman. But my family and hers just spent $35,000 on a wedding in 2 weeks. None of it's refundable. Next morning at 10 a.m., I drive to Marty's house. His daughter just went down for a nap. We have a brutal 2-hour conversation in his kitchen. He suspected for months, but Evelyn's been good at covering her tracks with Jade's help. I give him the screenshots I have. I work as a fraud investigator for an insurance company, so I know how to find people and gather evidence. I offer to help. We drive to Evelyn's work around 4 p.m. Big commercial strip mall with a massive parking lot. We find her car and Marty unlocks it with his spare key. I give him a voice-activated recorder and GPS tracker to plant inside. We park down the street and wait. Around 6 p.m., Evelyn walks out with 2 girlfriends and a tall blonde guy. They're holding hands. I snap pictures from the car. They drive to a bar and grill about 20 minutes away. I send my buddy Colin in first since nobody knows him. His job is to get compromising photos and be my alibi. 20 minutes later, he texts me pictures of Evelyn and the blonde guy making out in front of her coworkers. The women are helping her hide it. One of them is married and supposedly good friends with both Marty and Evelyn. Marty's devastated, but he wants to know who this guy is. I tell him we can find out later, but he's begging me. So I go in myself. I walk through the door and immediately spot Evelyn at a tall table near the window. I stop, act surprised, and call out to her. She looks shocked. Everyone tenses up. I introduce myself as her sister's fiancé. Mention we're getting married in 2 weeks. Everyone congratulates me. I stick my hand out to the blonde guy and introduce myself with my full name, hoping he'll do the same. He does. His name isn't Lance, like the text said. I introduce myself to everyone else, tell Evelyn I'm meeting a coworker, wave to Colin, and excuse myself. Colin and I pull out our phones. 2 minutes later, we find him. Social media profiles, court judgments. Lance is his middle name. He's 26, married, with a 1-year-old daughter. This keeps getting worse. I text Marty the guy's real name. Then I stay visible at the bar for 10 minutes. I can see Evelyn and her crew are uncomfortable. My presence is ruining their night. Good. I tell Marty to text Evelyn that he's spending the night at his parents' with their daughter. Minutes later, Evelyn checks her phone, shows Lance, and everyone packs up. She comes over, says goodnight, asks if Jade and I want dinner this weekend. I smile and say that sounds great. Colin and I pay and rush back to Marty. We follow Evelyn home, park down the street. 20 minutes later, another car pulls up. Lance gets out, knocks. Evelyn opens the door. They go inside together. I tell Marty I've done all I can. He retrieves my equipment from Evelyn's car. We say goodbye. He texts me 2 hours later saying it's done. Now it's my turn. Our rehearsal dinner is tonight. Both families, the wedding party, 50 people total. Jade's mom is mid-toast, talking about how beautiful our love story is. When I walk up and take the microphone from her hand, I pull out my phone. I don't say anything. I just connect it to the venue's screen and start scrolling through the screenshots. 6 months of messages between Jade and Evelyn appear on the 10-foot screen behind me. The room goes silent. Jade's face drains of color. Her dad stands up. My mom gasps. I disconnect my phone, set the mic down, and walk out. The wedding's off.